Jessica had the halting hex in her season that she used to stop eviction night. So eviction night just didn't happen. No one went home. And I'm like, bring that power back. Especially if you want CBS, you want your reality TV icons to stay and carry the fucking season. I know damn well they chose Devin to get that dining power veto because they
unbearable.
Are unbearable. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, terrible girl, my
I feel like he wanted to say something else so bad. He wanted to say something else so bad, but he couldn't because it was America, on TV, and he might get kicked off the show. But he just, only thing he could fix his mouth to say is, you know what? You're unbearable. You're just unbearable. Like, unbearable is crazy.
Unbearable. I mean, he's that guy. I think I told you this. I don't think it was on the mic officially, but I don't blame him. Like, his girl's on the block. His alliance got blown up. He's potentially a replacement nominee, and he knows it. My favorite line so far is "Evil stepmother." I can literally probably quote that whole fucking scene already. I'm gonna need you to zip it. Okay, I'll zip it, mama. Mother, house. I don't want to see Jason fight again, honestly.
I can't. I won't be able to take those seriously. I'll be dying at that table.
Angela's in the egg costume the entire time.
The egg puns all week was hilarious.
So what was your favorite moment so far?
Who was your winner pick that actually won?
Ashley from last season.
Oh,
and we did that video together.
I'm sorry, Ashley.
You better stop speaking.
I better.
Yeah, if you know what's good for you.
Don't get me wrong. I like her, but like, I was Team Morgan.
To be exact, I'm 43.
I was Team Morgan.
No, I was always Team Ashley because she was my winner's pick. But I wouldn't have mind if Morgan won either. Morgan is my girl too, and they weren't getting along, and now the girlies are fighting again.
Who's fighting?
Morgan and Ashley.
Why are they beefing?
Terms right now. Ashley literally tweeted we would never be friends. Yeah.
What happened?
Two people you like that just never can get along ever.
Tell me about it.
So annoying. But I also predicted Taylor was gonna win.
That's my girl.
And then
that's my girl.
20.
Fun fact: that was my first season I watched Big Brother, and I wanted her to win it, and she won.
I finally got him to watch, y'all. And it was a good motherfucking season too.
It was our first female black winner. Let's go.
She was so funny. She said, "With the face."
With the Lay's chick.
Yeah, with Daniel, what's his name? Let's probably remember his name. We shouldn't even get him any airtime. Let's move on. We start Big Brother 28 season off with the theme being time travel. How do you feel about that?
Traveling I love it, but I don't know how I feel about the way they do the table.
The way they make it.
But time travel has so much potential.
Yeah?
If it's executed right.
But they do that little bumping thing, and then they just end up standing on a podium in the middle of nowhere. And then, like, they don't do the thing to come back. So, like, I don't know.
How are they getting back?
Yeah. It's just a whole... The transition is done as well.
Not scripted, but it's like damn near scripted because like they're obviously at the table and they do the little whatever.
Yeah.
And then once we, the viewers, see that they actually reappeared back on the screen, then they're like, "Oh my God, congratulations, you won!" or "Look at you," or whatever. And it's just like, but you already saw them. You guys all sat at the table, said, "Okay, record," and tapped on the table. And then now it's like, "Oh, you won HOH. Oh, yeah. Hi."
Yeah, so it's like right after. But the thing is, I guess I want to see them do like a messy challenge. Because like, how do they do that and know who won? Do you think they film each person winning just in case they are the ones that actually won? Maybe they do that. Because I know
no, I think other reality shows do that, but not Big Brother since it's live. And I don't know. I hope not. But I know like other shows will probably do that just in case somebody else wins. But then again, you're right because they do
Good.
Oh, in the event that you're the one evicted, your castmates have, made a goodbye video for you. So it's like you're to some extent in those diary rooms, yeah, they're doing a lot of act this out, maybe act like this if this happens, whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but they haven't had like a messy challenge where they had to do that. So everyone is coming back in the same clothes.
Or the theming of the clothes or whatever was happening for that challenge.
The other one would be the slime one. I guess I can go back to episode 1 to see that. Like when Jason and Lyric played the slime thing, the first competition that Jason won, I want to see how did they return back. I don't think they showed it actually.
Because that wasn't a time capsule type. Oh, actually, it was.
It was, yeah.
You're right. I don't think they really showed it. But any challenge always starts with that stupid table.
Yeah, and then ends with it. Yeah. So I'm interested to see when they play old tab and stuff with people wet and shit. What happens when they get back?
All
right. We get in the house. Dee wins this HOH. My girl from Survivor in the challenge. You only know Dee from the challenge, though.
Sure do. And I love her fine ass.
She come in here completing the trifecta, the challenge, Big Brother, and Survivor. That's crazy. She's literally the first. Casey, Caleb, Suri are the only ones that did more than one, right? I mean, I guess we didn't count all the Challenge USA people.
Or all the Amazing Race that did Big Brother season.
Yeah, so anyone done, and people have done Amazing Race, Big Brother, and Survivor. No. I don't think Suri has been on Big Brother. I think people have done Amazing Race in the Challenge, obviously. And Survivor and Amazing Race. But I don't think anyone has done more than 3. The only other one who can probably do that is like Chris from USA 2, Casey.
Has he done Amazing Race?
Who?
Chris.
No, but he's done Survivor and the Challenge. So everyone else is only at like 2 and 2. I don't think anyone's at 3, but
if Jag gets the call for the challenge, he'll be at 3.
What's his name? Kylan. Kylan is at 3 too. Big Brother,
Challenge, Amazing Race. Yeah, he is at 3.
Big Brother,
Kylan.
Yeah. There's got to be someone else. I'm thinking of someone else, and I can't picture them right now. But yeah, damn. So hopefully Dee can go on. I mean, if you're doing CBS, their trifecta is probably Amazing Race. So now she just need to go on Amazing Race. She's been all. And then we can get her on Traders, and then we can get her on Houses of Villains, and then we can get all these other.
Oh, I love House of Villains, but Dee's not a villain.
I mean, like she be playing people. She know how to wrap people around her finger and touch them. I think that's a villain. Kinda.
I don't see her.
We can make it work for her. That's what I'm trying to do. We just need to make it work for her. She needs some reason to be called a villain. Maybe we can say she's a villain for what she did to Will in the challenge.
When she was on a challenge?
Yeah. She didn't want to associate with it after the first fucking night or so.
She didn't want to talk to nobody.
All right, I guess we can give our first impressions before we head into all the competition and the in-house talk, because at least Julie announced the episode with the time theme. So we just recap that. They go back in time. They're bringing in reality TV icons. We got Ashley. She is a bartender from Chicago, Illinois. And
Chi-Town.
I liked her when I saw her. Little capacity. She had energy. She was not boring to watch. And so I thought she could make friends in the house, and she could do well in this game. Boy, was I wrong. I was almost going to make her my winner's pick, but I ended up choosing Jason, and I don't even know about that now either.
Oh, God.
Luck in the past. I had good luck in the past. I'm going to stick with Jason, but if he could...
Who was your good luck? Who was your winner pick that actually won?
Ashley from last season.
Oh,
and we did that video together.
I'm sorry. Ashley.
You better stop speaking.
I better.
Yeah. If you know what's good for you.
Don't get me wrong. I like her, but like, I was Team Morgan.
42 to be exact. I'm 43.
I was Team Morgan.
No, I was always Team Ashley because she was my winner's pick. But I wouldn't have mind if Morgan won either. Morgan is my girl too. and they weren't getting along, and now the girlies are fighting again.
Who's fighting?
Morgan and Ashley. They
Why they
not good
beefing?
terms right now. Ashley literally tweeted we would never be friends. Yeah. And it's always
What happened?
two people you like that just never can get along ever.
Tell me about
It's so
it.
annoying. But I also predicted Taylor was gonna win.
That's my girl.
I know. And then
That's my girl.
20.
Fun fact, that was my first season I watched Big Brother, and I wanted her to win it, and she
I
won.
finally got him to watch, y'all. I finally got him to watch. And it was a good motherfucking season, too.
It was our first female black
With the
winner.
ladies.
Let's go.
She was so funny. She said, with the face.
With the Lay's chips.
Yeah, with Daniel, what's his name? I suppose I remember his name. You shouldn't even give him any airtime. Let's move on. But yeah, so my winner's pick is Jason. I'm gonna stick with Jason. How do you feel about Ashley?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't feel about Ashley.
Ashley was
I
bringing the look
just-
and the vibe. She was.
Sure. I just really don't. I don't care for her. Never did. I'm glad she's out first. I feel like she didn't belong there. This wasn't her show. Like she belonged, like not gonna lie, like a party girl type show or like a.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe even Bad Girls Club. Maybe back in the day. She wouldn't have lasted, but she would have been the party fun girl. Like that's where she belongs. She wasn't there. She didn't play. She didn't talk game with any single person. All she did was literally talk and just BS around the house. And I don't understand. And that's why it was easy to put her up on the block because she didn't body. And then you didn't even compete in any of the whatever the stuff they had done. So you were an easy number on top of that. And since you didn't talk game, Barrett gets put into the alliance. Meanwhile, you get put on the block. And you both didn't. You both did the same thing. Nothing.
They had a chance to fight for their safety.
And what did she do? Exactly.
At least she got one competition, which was BB Blockbuster. And
That don't count.
She lost that.
Exactly.
It would have been better where we could probably say she was smart or I think she was smart. I think she had a nice pregame video, but it just didn't translate well on the show. But she also had the wrong answer as in Taylor, but her and Taylor did have the same answer. So that could have been like, when you're doing multiple choice, there's two answers that are always similar.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, at least she didn't choose a third person that someone else didn't think. So she could have been decent. It would have been better for her if she maybe had the same person as Yash, but Yash clocked it in sooner. So we could have been like, she could have won that. She is a gamer, something, but she also had the wrong answer. So it doesn't make her look any better. But that's enough of Ashley. We're done talking to her quicker than she was out of the house.
Yeah.
The next one, we have Barrett. Barrett.
What is his last name?
I don't know. I was saying Pfizer for a while.
Right. It looks like the Pfizer vaccine.
Literally. But Barrett, he's from Austin, Texas. He's a Jumbotron engineer. He says he's an introvert, and it's clear. I didn't really think too much of him first impression-wise. For some reason, I really do feel like a man's going to win this season. That's why I chose Jason. But now as I'm watching the show, I feel like Barrett might actually be the one that could take this out. He's playing the slow, long game. He's showing that he's knowledgeable in a sense of he knows he is not in the majority alliance. Well, sorry, he was brought in last in the majority alliance. So he has self-awareness that he knows he's going to have to make a big move. And I think that he's not going to be afraid to do that. And my impression of him still has changed in a sense where I didn't think he was going to be a front runner. And now I think he's a good position in the house. What about you?
What I think of Barrett is, I just made a reference just now. He kind of reminds me of Michael from 24.
Michael Berner?
Yeah. Yes, but unfortunately, we haven't got the chance to see him really excel like Michael in the comps. But I feel like he's a sleeper where no one thinks he's going to be able to do much or do anything. But you can see him behind the scenes. He's like cooking up things. He's smart.
Yeah.
And he's laying it low. I know he's upset about being the last person in that alliance, which I'm glad he pointed that out because I would have been too. but he should use that to his advantage. And him and Drew, since they're like the bottom of this lines, they're like low key still talking to the rest of the house. I hope he uses it to his advantage, but I want him to make the move at the right time. I still think it's too soon, but eventually we're gonna get that house shakeup episode where somebody's gonna end up switching. But we'll see.
Drew hasn't seemed to attach himself, obviously, to the tool shed line with, and it seems like his closest person is Dee. And I don't know who his other number one is. Maybe the other people know on the live feeds. Maybe it's Drew. I'm not sure. But he's connecting himself to two people that other people don't want in the house. Like Dee, Angela, and Devins, they're not.
They gotta go.
They're not winning this season. They know.
They gotta go.
And I think that's why Devin was able to take out Rome week 2 and make that big move, because he knows he's not winning the season, so he might as well just be messy and create great TV. Like, anyone there who has watched the season, they're all some fans that say that they know not to let these people get some fucking edge, especially what literally happened last season with Rachel. There's no way the house would be so dumb to let any of those three get to the end and win. And if they really do get to the end and win, get to the end, then they deserve to win, because y'all allowed this to happen, honestly. Like, yeah. So anything else you want to say with Barrett?
Barrett, I'm low-key rooting for him. I like him.
Maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but yeah, he is not sexuality allegations with the way he. What if he listen occasionally?
Yo, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, Julie."
Yo, that had me crying before. I'm like, no, I don't think so, y'all. And now I'm like,
I don't
so,
care
y'all.
what he likes. He's a cool dude.
But I do enjoy him, and I can't wait to see him come out of his shell and fuck up. And he's gonna be the crack. Him and Drew, I think mostly Bear is gonna be the one that makes the Tool Shed Alliance blow up.
Who's next?
All right, we have now Chuck. Chuck is from Dallas, Texas. He's a science.
I don't see Chuck. That's Taylor. Chuck.
Congratulations, Chuck.
You didn't want to talk about Chuck?
And then we have Chuck, who's also a member of the Tool Shed Alliance, but also a Red Corner Alliance. How are you feeling about the Red Corner Alliance? I like it. I like, honestly, maybe one of them to win, because I love me some Dee and I love me some Kamu.
It's hard to tell.
The internet don't like Kamu.
I like Kamu. I mean, I don't know what the internet's talking about, but I don't have a reason not to like him. I don't see the live feeds as much as everybody else does either. So, but Chuck, I'm not gonna lie. I already hate that Big Brother only casts 1 or 2 black men, give or take, if we're lucky. And he just not. I don't know. I don't know what his game plan. He's just not out there. Like, you don't really know I don't know who he is. I honestly don't. He hides behind Kaylee and Kaylee. I just fuse Kamu and Haley together. He hides behind Kamu and Haley so much that I just think of them as like he's their third person. He's a side character. And I'm tired of him, and I want to see more from. No, I hate to sound the racist thing, but like I want to see more from Chuck. I want to see more from Taylor. I want to see more from Lala, other than crying. Like, you're the oldest person there, and you're crying every day.
But what you have to understand right now, this is actually good for Chuck, because when the other side start looking for targets, they're looking at Kamu and Haley, and they're not looking at Chuck.
I know, but I still want to know a personality. I want to know who you are.
Yeah, they need to give him some more camera time, more of his intentions, more of why he's still writing for his life.
Right. Taylor too.
Yeah, I mean,
but I get it. Like you said, they're such in the background that even the viewers don't know who they are.
Yeah, and that's how I'm like,
which is good, because that means they at least make it to the halfway point, or at least to be decent. But then you might get a random HOH, because you never know who's gonna be HOH, and be like, this person never really talked game with me or anybody else. I'm gonna put them up on the block. And next, you know, Chuck and Taylor are going into the block, and that's alongside Lala, all 3 black people. No, it's not funny.
I don't do that shit again.
I'm sick of it.
And then this season, bitch. Now I got. Wait, are you done with Chuck? I didn't.
Yeah, I'm done with Chuck. But see, Drew's first line.
My biggest weakness is definitely going to be my face.
Yeah, he's right.
I mean, Drew is definitely young. I think he's like 22. He's from California and he's a surgical dental assistant. And right now, he's actually playing a decent game. He's aligned with the TV icons. He's also aligned with both sides of the house. But his flaw is because he got a big fat mouth, he bopping, hopping, and bopping and popping. What did they say? Whatever around the house, and everyone's starting to notice this. And
the only people who really notice it,
with Melody.
Angela and Dee are clocking him because they definitely know that he's up to something.
Yeah, and then
because he in everybody's face.
He was close with Devins, but Devins is starting to realize he's getting too close with Melody. But this is a great casting choice because he's doing the full trifecta right now. He's being strategic, but he's also giving showmans. He's also giving that he knows what he's doing, and he's aligned with half the house, almost, well, all of them.
And his party boy frat personality gives him like everybody's okay with him because they just think he's like just a party boy idiot. You know what I mean?
Anything yet, but I'm sure he can snap it in, or he's gonna know how to recover. He's not gonna be afraid to make big moves. He's giving Bear, but just extrovert. Like honestly, that's literally what he's giving. Anything else on that?
No, Drew's done.
Yo, him calling Julie honeymoon bed. She didn't like that.
Honey?
Yeah.
Honeymoon bed?
He called her honeymoon bed, and she goes, up, behave, or something like that. And I don't think he could read her tone. I heard that they don't actually see Julie, and they always be telling her how good she looks.
Yeah, I know. Even though they can't see her, I know.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. And he goes, behave yourself. And Julie is so much mad after that. Because we already
you behave yourself.
Because she shut people down before, but I guess he was too Drew to recognize her tone. Now we got Haley. Haley does not seem to be a hit in the house.
How do you do it? Is it this finger? Is it this finger?
Yeah. Well, we forgot their first impressions.
I told you my first impression. He's a party boy, frat boy.
What about Chuck?
Chuck is
in the game. I did, because he has a similar, I thought he would do decent in the game, because he has a similar backstory than us. Single mother, multiple kids.
Nigerian.
Yeah. This is what we should look like.
Right.
And it hasn't changed. I think he can still turn his game around and have a good game if he makes himself stand out between Kamu and Haley by like winning an HOH, using the veto on someone that is close to Haley or Kamu, showing that, he's going to choose his game over theirs first.
Like, I don't even see Chuck talking to anybody else. I only see him with Kamu or Haley.
I mean, he is talking to Lyric is flirting with him now, as we saw after Rome left the house. He does have a relationship with Taylor. I see now in life he's myself. So he has other smaller relationships, probably not as strong. He's not these people's number ones, but if he can get out their number ones, they can pull him in. And
because he could be a shield.
Haley are like this, and everyone knows that. They even have this kind of flirtmance going on. He's gonna be looking for someone else to cling to. Everyone in the house has a duo.
Except for him.
And then Drew, he needs to get some power. But now I don't know if he's going to be the one who wants to win, or his strategy should be to win, because then he's going to expose which side of the house. He's going to draw lines and make that more permanent on which side of the house.
You made a great point. He can't win, unfortunately. Yeah. Him winning HOH is worse for his game.
He should not win. He should be and he should not be a veto user either.
No,
he can't do anything.
You can't do anything. Just stay in the sidelines.
Literally. And then Haley, she needs to win because the house is after her. The other people who are not in this tool shed alliance wins. Haley's on the block. She's on the block. Wrong side don't like her. She's unbearable.
I love her, and she's so pretty.
I remember when we were watching the first episode,
and I just kept saying how pretty she was.
She's beautiful, and she was saying all the right things. And she's a guy's girl.
Yeah, you can tell, but it's fine. I like it. I don't care.
Is that how you say it?
A guy's girl, like she's one of the bros in a way.
She's a guy's girl.
I don't know about that expression.
Guy.
Girl's guy. No, guy's. I never heard it that way, but
because when they say I'm a girl.
The girl's girl.
Yeah. So I'm a girl that's for the girls. So I'm a girl that's for the guys. So I'm a girl's guy.
I don't.
Guy's girl. I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but the expression doesn't work that way.
Which way is it then?
It only works for girls.
No, that's not true.
It don't work. Say it again, Freddie. Look at you. You're stumbling off of whatever. It ain't gonna work.
I'm a guy's girl. I think it's I'm a guy's girl.
You're gonna be the only one saying that.
I'm a girl's guy.
Nope, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna catch on. I'm so sorry.
Anyways, conclusion of all of that is that she likes to align with men in the house and gets along with men in the house. The women don't seem to like her, but she knows that she's like that. She's said it herself that.
Look at her pose.
She's
like her pose is badass.
Yeah, I mean, she was playing softball. I think she was the only girl that was playing a sport in her introduction to us. So I'm for Haley. I love that her and Devin try to make her win HOH. I think that also would have been good for Devin's game because he wouldn't have to have draw cards. I think Devin's whole HOH was not good for his game. He could have kept.
You mean Angela's HOH?
Yeah. Okay, Jason. But like that was not good for Devin's game because Rome really had his back and was telling him all the fucking tea. All Devin's had to do was just soak that information and play both sides and be in the middle. And now he's already a big ass target because he's a reality TV icon. And now he's also a ringleader of getting their leader out. And then they're going to come at the icons first and he's going to be the first one. But anyways, Haley still is doing well in the house. She aligned herself with physical threats in the house. And then that's the physical threats combined with nerdy types like Barrett and Drew. And so their whole 8 squad is pretty well-rounded. They got people who have been on reality TV before, Angela, Devin, Dee, with all of their knowledge. And then she has physical effects in the house of Kamu and Chuck, who are also protecting her. She also has a variety of males and females protecting her from the other females that don't like her. And she seems to be at the top of the group. You know, she's not a Chuck. She's not a Jew who are pulled in. She has her 3 core lines that are not with the reality TV icons too. Like the way Kamu, her, and Chuck built their game, they're as rookies, they really showed that like they really submit
to play.
So yeah, they came to play and that they can actually go far with the strategy that they're doing. So good on them. Like they figured this out. What day was that? Like
1 or 2, maybe.
So it's like crazy. It's like, all right, y'all can play. This is what I like to see. Like a split house within the first fucking week is crazy.
Especially when she stated that her and Kamu are both hot and that, you know, they shouldn't do anything because they don't want to draw more attention to themselves. But she was like, I'm focused on the game. At least she's well aware that she has some type of attraction to Kamu, but decided like, let's just not.
Just not lyric and Rome. And look where that worked, how that worked out.
Yeah, they love each other in day 3. I can't.
Kissing on day 2. And
no, I don't mind the kissing, but the loving each other and want to get married and want to meet the parents. Like, I understand that you're stuck in a house for 24 hours, 24/7, but I don't know if things move on that damn fast.
And I think it's also the wanting to do it but can't. And so you may feel that feeling all the time and it makes it all heightened. I don't know.
Yeah, but if Lyric makes it, no offense to Rome, because he's home watching, if Lyric makes it to at least jury, he all set. Because you ain't going to see her till October, and what if she don't feel the same by then? You ain't going to see her, and what if she don't feel the same? All right, we got, who's next? Jason,
Selena. He's some West Hollywood.
Drag queen. He's a drag queen. I am the queen of drag.
Traders, right? I can't believe you don't watch Traders. That's the next show we gotta get you into. The world watches Traders. You need to get on it.
As in like 4 seasons now?
They made it to the season. So now regular people start going on again. Jason was my winner's pick. I did not choose him because he was gay, but I'm glad that he is gay.
I didn't choose him. He was gay, but I'm glad he's gay. That's funny.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, "Oh, why do you want Jason to win this season? Because he's the queer too. No, I actually just thought a man would win, and I choose the winner just based off their picture usually. But me, I chose Jason this year because I didn't do it after the first episode. My picture one was Ashley, but so I did do it. I lied. My picture one was Ashley, but I didn't really want to believe it until I did the first episode, so I can like get everyone's introduction and then think who I was gonna win. 'Cause I didn't watch the BB Bro Bill or whatever it was called. So yeah, I was rooting for Jason. I still think he can recover his game and do well, but see how this week ends, because I mean he's looking like the backdoor nominee.
I think he is.
He saved himself last week, so let's see if he could do it again. I think Jason can still do well. He can recover from this, and hopefully he does, because he does still have great relationships in the house. And Angela and him made out right away. So Rome's out. Him and Angela are good. Everyone else should maybe forget about this. I don't know. And he could stay in the house. But I just saw earlier this week on Lifeys, they had a little tea party, and Kamu called out Jason. And he had a little blow up fight again. So I don't know. And he already sits like offering himself up on the block. So should we do the veto ceremony now? Because it's looking like I'm the renown. Like, even if you think that, don't say it, because then they're gonna make you the renown.
I know. It's hard to pinpoint Jason. I thought I was gonna like him. He is entertaining. I give him that. I feel like at first I felt for him and I was rooting for him because he was saying how he's stuck in his little bubble and how no one really understands him and how he's so expressive and so, flamboyant, and a lot of people are like accepting to all that. So he felt like he couldn't be himself because he's used to being around everybody who's into that world, which, I felt for him. But then to do all that and you cry about your mom passing away and then you look in the camera and smile, and that's immediately when I lost everything for him.
Yeah.
Like I stopped caring, and I can't get over that because honestly, and honest to God, I literally felt so sorry for him. I was down there on the verge of tears because our mom passed away and everything. So I felt him, and then I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know what wasn't true. But did his mom not pass? Did you not feel like you were isolated because you were gay? Like, what part of it wasn't true that you decided to turn off all the waterworks and smile and with an evil smirk? I get it to a certain extent, but then I don't, because you're playing with people's emotions, which it's fair game because it is a game.
Yeah.
But you're also playing with America's emotions, and that's why America doesn't like you.
Well, I don't know very well. But see, I see two parts of Jason's doing this. I think it was good in the sense of those emotions were genuine and that was all real, but he saw an opportunity like, oh my God, Angela really is.
Then the problem is he should have
down for this. And so I don't even think he really even used it. I think he realized in that moment, like, okay, I could maybe play this up to keep Angela on our.
And that's fine. I understand that. But then he should have never told Drew and Melody that. He should have just kept it to himself.
That's what his friend said on Mox. And that's what I will say now, too, is that then he should not have let anyone know about it, or just let America know in the diary. I wouldn't have said anything at all, because whatever, maybe he wants to be on House of Villains. But I also think at the same time, though, Angela can't get mad because you're a reality TV icon. Like, this is Big Brother 28. There's been so many seasons, so many things have been done. There's 3 people in the house that have already been on reality TV before. I mean, he has himself too, but still, he's going to have to do something extra to get further in this game to solidify relationships and build those bonds. So if he wants to do that, I feel like that's kind of fair game too, because it also has not been done before. Like we've seen people lie before, and he didn't necessarily lie. He just did a face at the camera.
No, he didn't lie. I just hate the whole.
It is. I felt a little bit of way too, but then at the same time, kind of like I kind of understand what he's doing, and we're seeing the level player he could really be, but it just was not necessarily like week 2 and for the Angela situation. Like, maybe if we had to pull that to get her vote or something, I think people would be more receptive to it. There was just no reason for him to really do all that. Like, Angela already liked you. Like I don't get what
And
was.
the whole my mom passed away, and if there was a mom in his house, and really selling it. Like I get it, and she wanted a son to, a son figure for in the house for her son. And so it was like they could have been a really dynamic duo instead of the way he played her like that. Like and like I said, if he would have just kept Angela in his pocket and just kept it to himself and said it to the diary and never said it to Drew and Melody, it would have been okay. I would have taken it a little better.
Yeah.
But and now I got blown up because Drew was running his mouth like he said he was, and he should be mad at. But see, okay,
Let him know in a way that it lets Jason know that nobody told her that she saw it, but she didn't actually see it.
She claims that she saw it because America called her in for the secret power thing, which was she said America did it to protect me. So. You know what? I just realized we were going in alphabetical order, but they didn't put Angela first. Sorry, that just threw me off.
No,
She definitely
I saved it in alphabetical order. These were posted before Angela, Devins, and were even announced, and I'm doing them last because we're supposed to be going in order at the first episode. We're at this point we went off script, but I don't care because just we need to put out something.
Final thoughts on Jason. I think he brings great TV. I think he's very entertaining. I think he is smart. I just wish he had a better of a start, but he didn't help his start either. So there it is.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I think he could.
no offense, no offense, I feel like if he would have played the heartstrings on anybody else, it would have been okay. But you did on Angela, the one who's iconic, the one who's America's siding with apparently, and the one who's gonna blow up your game any second she gets because she's just that loud person like that.
And the one that's the closest ally that you didn't even really have to do that for.
Exactly my point. So he just did a terrible start. But like you said, hopefully he can fix it and maybe can turn around for his better because he has good people skills and stuff. It just won't be probably that hard. Was that his real name?
Next, we got Kamu's sexy ass. He is from Arizona.
Wait, is his real name Kamula?
Yeah. He's
like as in Kamala Harris?
Nah, I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it.
Kamula.
He said it in his
Pamela.
I'm gonna just stick with Kamu because I'm not trying to mess up my man's name.
Not my man.
He is so fine. Kamu, I thought would do great. I think he came to play. I think his introduction said it all. I mean, he's an MMA fighter. He's got definitely endurance, strength. He seems to also be strategic. Smart he is because he is forgetting that he's on camera saying some crazy shit.
Like what?
I mean, I guess him and Devin said some. Like Drew and Barrett were wearing dresses and they had comments about it. And also Kamu said something like, what do you say? He don't want his girl to be the same height as him because he don't want to be staring into her eyes as they talk or something like that. And then I don't know who was next to them, but they were like, oh, because you want to feel superior than her. And he was kind of like, yeah. And then Drew was talking to Drew. And Drew was like, I mean, I think women are equal to men. And he just seems so much better. So it just made Kamu look like an asshole. Or in the where
misogynistic?
yes, that. So I don't know how America is liking this one. That's what I was telling you earlier. I'm like,
I did see a post that they tried to get Kamu removed because he said something that was offensive to the community or something like that.
Yes, because they were wearing girl clothes and get these men out of these dresses or something. I don't know. I don't really remember what it said, so don't quote me.
The post I saw is that they wanted to do like a drag night and he didn't want to wear a dress or anything like that. And you can't expect him to want to wear a dress. So I understand that if he don't want to wear the dress, he don't have to wear the dress. Or Drew and
but maybe that's not it. Because that stupid. Maybe that's not it. Because I feel like that has been done before. And that doesn't make him homophobic or.
So my first impression of Kamu, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be out first.
Really? Because he's a physical threat.
Because just looking at him, and then he announces that he's a MMA coach. You gotta go.
He got to. That tattoo says it all. And the body.
You gotta go. You gotta go. And then he walks on his shirt off. You gotta go. Go.
For the other side of the house, if they win, the three nominees are either going to be the three icons with the Kamu replacement nominee, or Kamu or Haley up there with the reality TV icons being the replacement nominee. That's really
Yeah,
how
literally.
it's gonna go, or it should go if you know how to play this fucking game.
He gotta go.
But he's doing great. I think him and Haley's games are parallel. Like they both rely on strong people in the house, the reality TV icons on the dirty side of the house. They seem to be well rounded and strategic, and they're here to play. Like, any last things you want to say about Kamu? I mean, I thought he would do well, and he's doing first.
I'm excited to see him play. I do think eventually he's gonna become like what was his name? Cameron, where they can't seem to figure out how to get him out, and because he's gonna keep winning everything. The only way for him to get out is if he just F ups on the blockbuster after becoming a renom, because he's probably gonna win the veto. Like this boy, it seems like he's gonna be able to do whatever you throw at him. So he's gonna be a problem. But hey, they didn't get him out first. They were so focused on Ashley. So
I kind of like the tool shedding line. Which side of the house do you actually want to get far, or make it the jury or whatever?
I like the tool shed lines, but you know me, I'm always rooting for an underdog. Like I love the people who are misunderstood and you don't think that's gonna win. That's why I love Taylor. I just love the people people just already count out.
Say but in this first episode, these first few episodes, the Toolshed Alliance is carrying the first half of the season. Like
they're carrying the whole show right now.
As much as I want to root for the underdogs, we just don't have enough screen time for them for me to actually
they don't do anything.
It to them. Like
they don't do anything. That's why I was just telling you, Taylor, don't do anything. Lala, too busy crying all day. Yash, I don't even know who Yash is.
Don't play their game like that. They're doing stuff. It's just not being showed in the.
Well, you're not doing enough then.
I mean, that's true too. But those are the people that's going to carry the second half of the season, like Morgan.
If they make it,
the Morgan that you love, that she was just praising. This is how she was in the beginning of EP 28. I mean 27.
But Morgan had a fire lit up underneath her after, I forgot what happened in the season, but something happened and that made me start really noticing that she was here to play. It was either she was put on the block or something happened in that season. I don't remember, but she was a background player until that incident happened.
I think it was when Mickey left, and she was put on the block, and then she kept.
Oh wait, you said Morgan. I'm sorry, not. Who am I thinking about? Mackenzie. I'm thinking about Mackenzie. I switched up the M's.
No, this just reminded me of some meme where they were like, if I ever get in the Big Brother house, I'm packing that blue suit that Mackenzie won. Because every time Mackenzie had that blue outfit on, she won her guy. And if I ever get on the show, I'm bringing that same set. How weird I'm kidding.
The internet is stupid, man.
God, I was crying when I saw that. I think I might have sent it to you. It was obviously like last year. But that shit was so funny. All right. We got our thoughts on Kamu's sexy ass. Lala, aka Latrice. She is from
aka
New Jersey,
the crier.
And she's a boutique salesperson. And she did a whole bunch of other things. And what I found most interesting about her is that her body beat the fuck up her boy.
Her body is beat up. What do you mean?
Yeah, watch that part of the show where she talking about how she got both of her knees replaced because they thought they luxate or something.
Oh my God.
She was talking about her elbows.
Oh yeah, she was describing all her injuries and stuff along the years.
Yeah. But she still be working out and squatting and in the gym and everything. So good for her. I think she said she's 57. She turned 58 in the house. She's the oldest competitor there. And I liked her in the introduction. I thought she would go far. She was given like she knew how to play the game and that she knew that she was going to be the oldest person to win. So it's shocking to see at that tea party. And she's like, I just come here to be myself and cook and clean. And no, but you're supposed to be playing the game. You're supposed to be playing the game.
We're not here to cook and clean and cry. She's doing the wrong things.
As you can see, I'm bad at the game because I'm just being myself and I'm a target. All that pre-game talk, I need to be seeing it now. Like, I don't know if she's trying to downplay herself so she's not a target anymore, but since you're on the block now, you better start showing people that you ready to play this game.
I don't think she is.
She might go out. She might go out because I don't think a lot of when you're early in this game, in Big Brother General, you need your allies to be able to win so that they can keep you off the block. And if they don't think Lala is going to win,
So let her go. All she does is cry.
Especially-
I'm over her crying.
it's kind of like the house can just vote her out, but the people who are in her alliance is like, who do we keep? Someone who we think we could win, because no matter what, everyone on the block is a part of her alliance. So it's kind of like they're gonna be like, I'm gonna get Lala out because she's the least helpful.
Mm.
Mallory's on the block right now, right? It's Kelly 2. That's gonna be my first impression. But yeah, Lala, I don't know. I think she needs to find a way to change her game around. She needs to get in power. I think if she does, she will put up Devins and probably Angela and maybe Kamu, honestly. So I think if she wins, she would put up some heavy hitters, especially what she was saying is she's not scared to play the game. And she was put on the block by Kamu, so she can return the favor. So I
don't blame Kamu for putting her on the block. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. I want someone who's not like I want a Taylor, a Melody. I know a Melody HOH would be, I would love it. People who are just in the shadows, I want them to get some power so we can finally see their side and their thoughts and opinions, and the house would be more shook.
Love to see Yash become HOH.
Right?
Just someone completely random.
Yeah, I mean, a Lyric HOH would be good now too, because now is she gonna stick to the reality TV icons?
See, my opinion on her has changed.
Me too. At first I'm like, I don't know about this girl.
When I first saw her, I think she's
gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. She is an absolutely beautiful woman. Very beautiful, but very dumb when it comes to playing this game.
No, she's really not. She was blind. She was love blind.
She's blinded by love. Yeah. But now that Roman's gone, I hope that she changes, because that's what changed me about her.
She is already. She kept herself off the block. She got herself off the block with Devins, and she won. Oh, I don't know if I'm spoiling if you know who the Beatle players are in the block.
Well, I know that she's on the block, so it's Lyric, Melody, and Lala. And then Renom is supposed to be Jason, but I haven't watched the live feeds and anything, so I don't know who won the power video and who got renommed or none of that yet. I will find out tomorrow.
Yes, you don't want to know.
I'm pretty sure you just spoiled it as Lyric anyway, so it's fine.
I know. One thing I hate about is like I don't even care to watch the episodes so much now because I already know everything that happened. I wish I'd be trying to avoid it, and I did try to avoid it. But then when I open the app, sometimes it'd be the first.
It literally be power veto winner. Boom.
And it's like a big picture, and I'm like, oh, I already know who won. So now that Rome is gone, I think Lyric can do well. I think she can recover well. She already has been recovering well. And since she won the Beatles, she's already not going home. So she has more time to build relationships and really distance herself from Rome. I mean, usually when showmates are together, that's literally their only alliance. So, but that's public to the house. And she could just play on, I don't really have game with anybody else. I just been with Rome, which is also really not true, but she still has her relationship with Mallory and Melody, and that seems to only be her connection. Now that Rome is left, she's starting to flirt with the guys, and let's see if that works. Let's see if they try and pull her in. She might be wanting to distance herself because she can obviously see that the reality TV icons are, is aligned with half the house and she's not in it. But then Barrett is in that alliance, but he kind of wants to jump shit since he was brought on later. So now will it even out, or will Lyric stay there? And now Barrett jumps over, and now the tool shed is now the non-majority of the house. And also,
I understand why the other side of the house won't make their own alliance. Like Barrett, Drew, Melody, Mallory, Lyric, Taylor, Lala, Jason. I don't know how many people I just named right there, but if they all band together, they can take out the rest of the house.
Yeah,
you don't think so?
It's the non-tool shed alliance. I couldn't hear you. The non-tool shed alliance pairs with where?
Drew, Barrett, Lyric, Mallory, Melody, Jason, Lala, Taylor. That's what, 8 people already? You took 2 from the tool shed, so that makes the tool shed now 6. So it's still 8 and 6. That's 14.
Yes, yes. And that's why I think now, because people, Dee and Angela are
Like, for instance, season 24 did it. They called themselves the Leftovers because they weren't part of the main alliance. And guess what the Leftovers did? They lasted to the end, and the Leftover won.
literally. Yeah, I mean, literally, they could do that. I mean, this would be good for Lyric too. But anything else on Lyric? I thought she would do. I didn't think she would do so well. But after the first episode and over, I think she has the potential to, especially after she had her talk with Devin. She seemed serious. She seemed legit. She knows now she needs to change the trajectory of her game and how to adapt and pivot. So if she could just get with the right people and get through, that would be good for her. At least she's not trying to leave the house to go see Rome. Like,
no, for real. I still like her. I'm still rooting for her. She's still, like I said, she's still pretty. So I'm always just going to root for her just because of that. Still pretty.
Still pretty. Right, moving on. Mallory, a.k.a. Kelly 2.0. She's from New Jersey. She's a rocket scientist. She claims that she's going to be the first rocket scientist to actually win Big Brother, even though it doesn't take rocket science to win Big Brother.
Literally.
10 people died in fire last night due to a fire that killed 10 people in the Bronx last night during a fire.
No, literally. And you know what's crazy that I see on the internet is that her friends and her people who know her and stuff, she don't wear glasses like that, let alone glasses at all. And I don't know why they gave her that. I don't know if this is for her to stick out and look different, but take the glasses off.
Girl, take the glasses off. Why is that familiar? I think maybe she's trying to play into her nerdy, quirky side so people don't see.
No.
Right.
No. They don't even look like they're actually prescriptions. Just take them off.
Probably not.
Take them off. Take them off in.
Is she wearing them? She's not really wearing them in the show, though, but it's in her promo
Thank
shot.
you. My point exactly. But in every cast photo and certain times she wears it.
She's supposed to be the scientist, or she's just playing into her character.
Take off the glasses, girl. Take them off.
I think this also really distinguishes herself from Kelly. Did Kelly have glasses?
Yes, she did. That's the reason why we all thought she was Kelly.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Take them off. Take them off. Get off her.
I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe I'll like her later in the season, but right now I just don't care for her. I don't.
I don't know her. I don't.
What ladies?
I really don't know her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say. Congratulations to her for winning herself off the block in the veto, and she was the only one to figure out that damn pipe. They call her the pipe queen, pipe puzzle. So kudos to her. Hopefully she can stay off the block because I'm tired of seeing her crying.
Hi, Kelly.
Melody.
No. It's Riley.
Yeah, Riley from what season was that? 25?
I think 25.
The Jag season, right?
No, yeah. I think it's 20. I think it's 25. Yeah, Jag season. I think.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm not gonna lie. Even though she looks like Riley, she's playing better than Riley. She's lasted longer than Riley. Haha.
Don't you about to see Riley on the challenge? And
that's right. Yeah, she's on the challenge. Oh my God, both Rileys gonna play in the same time. They're gonna be on our screen all summer. I like her. I do. I just feel bad for her because I feel like she got the bad end of the stick. I feel like she's decent. She knows how to play. She wants to play. I'm tired of her crying, but her crying is justified. She's tired. She don't understand how does she get to the position that she's into, which I don't understand either. Because they keep picking off the girls, Lyric, Melody, and Mallory, but those 3 girls are only sticking together because they don't have anybody else. Yeah. It's not like they want to. It's just that they're the ones that keep getting put up. Like y'all using escape groups because y'all don't want to go after the big names. Everybody playing a scared game. Go after the icons. Go after Kamu. Go after Chuck. Go after Haley. Go after the big threats. These are little ass girls. No offense to them, but like they're little ass girls. Why are you keep putting them up there? Like there's other people.
I know, but Kamu is being smart because he's clearly not going to put up the tool shed alliance. And no one else, the Dee and Devins won the first HOH, and they're not going to put up another reality TV icon because they need them as a shield. So it makes sense that Kamu picks people who have already been on the block. But he actually didn't choose Melody, so she might actually stay on the block this week, which is good for her in the beginning. Because I always thought she was giving me a Catherine too. I know you said Violet, but she gives me a Catherine.
I'm sad.
Yeah. She gives me Catherine from last season. I'm like,
Miss Catherine.
I think this is what I was actually expecting from Catherine, but didn't get. And so I love that she actually, like, the first time she was on the block, she threw Mallory under the bus. Then she threw Lyric under the bus. Like, she's coming to play. She don't care. She's going to make that move that she needs to make. And it's going to be interesting to watch her play and get further in this game, because she's going to be that sneaky weasel or snake like Barrett or Drew that's going to maybe climb their way up to the top and pull out a win and then actually be justified. She's already starting off with the underdog story with her being on the block. And then I also heard this rumor that, I mean, I don't even know if it's rumor because I think it was on the live feeds, that the reason why Devins put her up is because when they were playing the HOH, where the one that Devins won, where you push that thing, they paired as partners, and originally Melody was paired with Devins, but then they did a reshoot and she didn't pair with Devins again. So then he put her on the block.
Oh shit.
And it was a talk around the house, but like they can't air it on the live show because they don't obviously want us to know that they reshoot things. Or
So why did they reshoot that? I want to know why.
I don't know what the reason was, but apparently
I want to know.
the talkers were saying in the house. And so she was put on the block for a whole reason that you never hear Devins explain why he put up the other two people next to her, but never why he put up her. And it's because of that. But I think Melody can still recover. I mean, I think Drew would probably be a bigger target than she will be, just because of Drew's other connections in the house. So let's see how she recovers and if she actually becomes a showmance with Drew. Because I wonder if she actually really does like him or if it's just platonic.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Do you think she actually likes him?
I think she likes it, but she knows that she has to play the game and she doesn't want to be like the next Roman Lyric. So she's kind of trying to not like him too much, but you can tell she likes him too. I think she do. I think it's genuine. They both like each other, but they wish it wasn't in this environment.
In this environment. I wonder if, is everyone single in the house? That's what I don't know. Obviously not Angela Devins.
Angela Devins is not single. I don't think Lala's single. I think Lala has a husband.
Yeah, I didn't think Kamu was single, but I guess he is.
I think the rest of they're all young. Like this cast is young.
Don't mean you're single.
Damn near.
Yeah.
No offense, but if you're 23 years old, 24, and you're about to be away for 3 months, I'm not waiting for you. I'm not.
Girlfriend.
Huh?
If you're together, yeah. If you're dating or trying to,
no.
If you're not exclusive, then I could see that. But if you're dating someone, you can't leave them for 3 months while they fight for money for you. That's crazy. But then you're not.
Because I know that you're gonna be out there doing dumb shit and just let yourself be.
Them on the live feeds. Just like
let them just be single and do what you want to do. I'm talking about at that age. I'm not 23. I'm talking about 23, 24, like those young age. But obviously in your 30s or whatever, you're grown. You know you've been around the block for a couple years of dating. You know you can wait 3 months and you're watching, like you said, you're watching them. But like a 22-year-old like Drew coming in, if he had a girlfriend coming in, I don't think he has a girlfriend anymore. Like, no.
I mean, his whole life will change. He's going to move away. He's like, I'll go to LA.
Right.
He don't be with his girlfriend anymore. Especially because he got Melody. All right. The next Houseguest we have is Rome. I liked Rome. He was just giving the typical job, the Tucker,
No. Rome reminded me of Pooch. And I thought he was going to go out first, like Pooch did. But he went out second, so it fit the bill. Like, honestly, he looks like the America's, I don't know what to call him, but the America's sweetheart or whatever.
Yeah. Rome is from Michigan.
They're called All-American Boy. There you go.
And he is a pickleball coach. And yeah, he does give the all-around typical nice guy. That's kind of what he described himself as. And I think he proved that in the house. I think he
could have been like America's favorite if he lasted a little longer.
I don't know. One thing is like, I really was not connected and I really did not care about him in their showmance. It was like,
it was forced.
Minutes before we even got a chance to know who they are. And so it doesn't make it more
We don't know who they are individually.
Yeah, and we like to also see like that push and pull, like, oh my god, I like him, but I don't know if it's like what's happening with Haley and Kamu right now. And
Right.
kind of like
Or Drew and Melody.
Yeah, it's just not
Or even Corey in America.
with Nat a little bit. And so it's like that's what I would have liked to see, like it happening right away. I felt like I was just on Love Island, and I'm just like, this is not the show for this. Like, I was not so thrilled of their couple. I do like them both, but like I didn't care to see it on screen or really care to see where it went. Like, I don't think there'll ever be another Jessica or Cody for me. Yeah, and I just love them.
I don't even know who they are.
They were in Josh's season, in season 19. But this is what I was gonna say. The powers that came back, they're not so great. I don't really like them, but Jessica had the halting hex in her season that she used to stop eviction night. So eviction night just didn't happen. No one went home. And I'm like, bring that power back. Especially if you want CBS, you want your reality TV icons to stay and carry the fucking season. I know damn well they chose Devin to get that dining power veto because they know he's going to use it as on an icon. I don't think
he's guaranteed.
I don't think that was the power that was actually behind power number 5. They were just like, "Ooh, this is Devin. Let's give him this power. He can use."
And they knew the egg one for D'Angelo would be perfect. I feel like they already pinpointed who was going to win what.
Like, oh, if this person gets the punishment, this is what we're going to give them. This is who we're going to give the power to.
Because Erica talking about whoever Erica is.
I think now that they revealed the powers already, they kind of like it makes us think that maybe that's still not true. Because it's like, well, they choose this 6 powers. So how can they apply this power to this one power to 16 individuals? You know what people are going to say. But there's an algorithm somewhere in there.
Well, America can only vote, 4 more times?
Is that what they said?
It's only for the first 6 weeks.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was the whole season.
No, and Angela. Julie said it's only for the next 6 weeks. So Angela won 1, Devin won 1. I'm assuming Dee's going to win next, and they only can win once. And then after that, finally, the three regular people are going to win. I feel like Dee's going to be next because, America is going to vote because Dee has a fan base. But if Dee's not next, then I'll be happy that somebody regular gets something. Maybe JC might actually get something. His drag queen people will actually vote for him.
I mean, he needs it. I voted for Devin's lap, and Devin's actually got it.
Of course America did, because y'all just annoying.
I mean, I just know he knows he's not gonna win, and he wants to shake up the house. So I wanted to give him the power so that he can continue to do so. It worked out because he got the best power, and he gonna be in there longer.
Hopefully,
bro. I think he messed up his game. He had potential. He showed that he knew how to play this game. But he even said himself that I'll went out the door when he saw Larry.
They went out the door for me too, I'm not gonna lie.
No, don't piss me off. Honestly, I mean, he did it to himself. And Larry too. If she's out, they did it to themselves. And I don't care. I don't care what the world does. So you went on there just to find a girl?
So you did?
You could have went on a dating show for that shit. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. It pisses me off when, like, that's why maybe other showmans waited. Because maybe make it to jury. Maybe make it to the end instead of showing that you have an alliance member and think the house is not going to go against you. And then you're going to have a showmance and they host meetings in the gym. Like, those people aren't your alliance members. Like, no one's watching you, knowing that you're in a showmance and that you won the first challenge. Like, it's just not great gameplay on this sense, even though he shows that he has potential to play a great game. But he's just not reflecting. And it was frustrating because I did like him and I wanted to see him go further. I mean, I didn't want to see him win. Like, I'm not too connected to him, but he was decent. He was making some kind of good TV. Any last words on Rome?
I'm over him.
All right, next. Such a servant. Taylor, she is from Florida. She's an elementary school counselor. She's young as well. She's giving Latrice's daughter in the show with these damn twinning hairstyles.
No, for real.
And I'm waiting for them to release the twist on that they are related or something, but maybe that's a stretch. But
it's because the braids will last 3 months and they don't have to get a new wig or do their hair and shit.
You know who said that, right? I think Tiffany Mitchell.
Who's Tiffany? Okay, yeah.
Don't piss me
off. I know who she is.
So yeah. Taylor, I think, is doing good in the house. I think she doesn't have a target. She survived eviction night with no votes against her. The entire house voted to keep her. And she seems to be one of those people in the shadows who could be like a dark horse or a weasel in the future. And I hope that she continues to do that because right now it seems to be going well for her where she's not a target, even though being a first week nominee, people like to keep just putting the people who are on the block back on the block.
I know.
It doesn't seem to be her case. So let's see what
I hope she's like, I hope she has like this secret power where she's super smart and strategic. You know, I'm always rooting for the Black queens, except for Lala. Sorry, but I can't with her. The crying, I can't. But Taylor, I like her. She's quiet. She's quiet, but in a good way, where she's telling Lala, like, okay, you cool, Rome. You know, you're not cool with Rome like that. Girl, we just stay in the shadows. Stay out of their crosshairs. Like, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
she knows how to deflect and reduce her threat level. And if she could just keep doing that while I'm still winning, she
could be the next Ashley and just sneak up and win the whole damn thing again.
Yeah. And I was tempting to make her my winner's pick, but she just seemed too much like a Ashley, like a Taylor, that I feel like the house just won't let her get there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When you see too much of the same winners, Chelsea, Taylor, Ashley, like,
you just named the 3 Black girl winners.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm not gonna let her get to the end and let another one win.
I mean, if her name was a different name, it would have been really nice. But like, she has the same name. Because I would love to have a 4th Black female winner. But then, can we get a Black male winner? We only got 1.
No, I kind of want Chuck to win, but I kind of don't at the same time. Like, he's not my favorite right now. But maybe that can change. But I would like to see him win. Definitely someone of color and just keep that streak going.
I mean, look at it. 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 4 people of color in a row.
23.
I mean, yes. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. The last 5 seasons all been people of color winning. I love that.
Right when they started to make the Hafter cast BIPOC. Yeah. See what happens when you do that? All of a sudden,
I mean, season 23, they said I didn't watch the show, Forgive Me America and Black America. But
I only watched season 23.
No, but I've seen a bunch of clips where I basically watched it. But when they realized that was the most time they ever casted and that many Black people in one season, you had to make an alliance. You just had to.
It was not, they sworn that day one. It wasn't even said. It was just no.
It just had to be done.
An alliance was had.
And they did it very smart, like adding another person.
And I dropped her.
I dropped you, babe. There you go. The fist on the bus go round for round.
Yes, that was a good title. That
I wish I would have named it. I need to be naming these damn titles.
The fist on the bus go
round for round.
Round for round. So I'm interested to see the rest of Taylor's game go. I can't wait to see more of her. I want her to get some power because I know she don't like Devins right now. He skipped me.
She was so mad about that day one.
He skipped me. She got
she went to go like compose herself. Like,
so I know she's putting Devins on them. Devins and then Dee put her on the block. So she's coming for the icons. They took out her Rome, and Rome is the one person she voted to keep. She gave him a sympathy vote. So she's back for Rome, right? So Devin definitely is going to be in her nominations. If he's not, she's planning to backdoor him. Dee's going to be up there. Angela was basically Devin's HOH, so I think she might want to put Angela up there.
No. I don't think she's going to put up Dee and Angela because now she has an alliance with them, remember?
Yeah, she does. The Honor Society, right?
The Honor Society of all the women.
Yeah. So she going to go after Devins. She's going to make Devins the first icon she wants out.
I'm okay with that.
No.
I want him to... No, because if she becomes the next HOH, it forces him to use his diamond power veto if he doesn't win the power veto.
I just realized Devins came and he can't
go home.
He won't go home, but I realized he can't even wait till the blockbuster or anything like that.
No, he has to do it at the veto meeting.
Yeah. So he could at least play for veto before he can use the diamond veto.
I believe so. Yes.
He can. This has to be the Beatles ceremony. Okay, so that's good for him. Next, Yash. You
The
mentioned
replacement.
bringing the next replacement.
Literally replacement.
Josh is from New Jersey. There's a lot of New Jersey people in here. He's a financial
Jersey.
analyst, and he won the first BB blockbuster, right? And took himself off the block against Ashley and Taylor, and he kind of just faded in the background after that.
As he should. I mean, to be honest.
I mean, Taylor and him did the same fucking thing, and it's working for them because now they ended up on the block again. So they're doing something right. Yash is showing that he is giving a jag to me, and I don't know if I should say that, but
That's racist.
I know, but
no, he don't give me Jag because Jag had more personality at this point. I'm sorry. At least Jag had Matt. Who the fuck? Matt. And Matt was his number one. Unfortunately, he threw Matt underneath the bus in the damn finale. But at least he won for it. But Yash, I don't even see if he has an alliance. I don't see if he even has a friend or two. Like, does he have anybody?
I think Yash's alliance is
Please don't say Drew.
I think it is. I have it here.
Himself, he himself and him. Yash is just
I don't know. I don't think he has any. He's just
he don't have anything.
He's just one of the
there.
other sides of the house.
He's just
He might have some on the live feeds and stuff that we don't know, but in the main edit, and from when I've been watching the live feeds, I see him talking to people, but I don't hear anyone say like, "I'm with the Yash. Let's keep Yash. He's my number one."
Of course not.
So
they don't know him. We don't know him. No one knows him.
I think he could still do it. I think he's really good in comps. I think he could win his way to the top, but I don't know if he's strategic enough to keep himself in the game if he doesn't win. Because he's going to be one of those physical threats that would be renommed. And then if the real target doesn't go out, he's the one that they're going to be like, okay, then we'll just get Yash out because he's not aligned. He's not too close with anyone.
Exactly.
Everyone else seems to have a number one, but I don't know who his number one is. It would be nice if him and Chuck ended up being number ones because they're the only ones that really don't have a duo in the house, like a number one. So hopefully that's something behind the scenes that we haven't seen yet and will be in the future. I think that would be smart for Chuck because he would have someone not in the tool shed alliance on his side.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. He's actually the last one.
Because his name starts with Y.
And then now we have the reality TV icons. Dee was the last one to arrive, but the first one to win HOH. Her first week played a very well HOH. I think she did kind of the standard. Dee said she only watched 2 seasons of Big Brother, so it's interesting to see how she is playing. She obviously absorbed a lot, but I think she knows more.
I have to insert something. The only reason why Dee won Head of Households because, no offense, who she was going up against. I just really don't agree with the way they opened the season up with only 3 people being eligible for Head of Household out of the 17 people playing. That wasn't fair. I'm sorry.
Well, the reality TV icons are going to have a target on their back. I think that was the best way.
And that's not my problem. You should have never put 3 of them on the damn show. You gave us Suri in 25. You gave us I don't even know who came in 26. I don't think there was anybody. But then 27, you gave us Rachel. You only gave us 1 and 1. This time you want to give us 3? And then you want them to be the only 3 people who was eligible for the first HOH. And you know the first HOH determines the whole alliance and the house in the beginning of the season. So and so you made the icons more powerful than they needed to be. They already had a target in their back, but then you make them basically invincible. Because once one icon wins, which is inevitable for one of them to win, they're going to form an alliance because, like you said, they need to shield from each other. So you already made a 3-person alliance from the second that you call them icons instead of just whatever. So I feel like that was not fair to the 14 people who were regular. Aside from Jason, if that was the case, Jason should have been an icon too.
Well, I think Jason, people have been saying this online, but I think Jason went in there wanting to not be Selena, and that's why he's Jason and not promoted as Selena.
Well, obviously he can't be Selena.
He said it in I think on the episode how he really wanted to show people who Jason is. or in his
No, I get
introduction
it.
or something. So I think
I
that
get
that's
it.
why they didn't introduce him as a reality TV icon. But I also think D played it safe because she did what standard, because obviously she only watched 2 seasons, so she probably saw what happened first HOH, is where you just try to make it as fair as possible because which you don't even know why you're putting anyone really on the block anyway. I mean, it's I guess I wonder who showered first this season.
Stop
And
the
it,
shower gate.
but yeah, she did good, and no one's too mad at her. Obviously now she's aligned with Taylor. Mallory's still in the house, um, but I don't know if, what Mallory would do too much for Dee because she's got people who will probably back her up. But yeah, I don't think Dee's gonna win. As I was saying earlier, I don't think any of the reality icons are gonna win. Can they get far? Yes, but is anyone gonna let them win? No. I mean, like we saw that happen to Sari on Survivor 50, and we saw Dee get out on Survivor 50 because she was literally the first member of the jury because everyone knew if she gets further in the game, she's gonna win and she's not gonna last. So I don't see Dee winning. But I do think she can play a good game. But no matter what, the second she loses and they have the chance to get her out, they're going to get her out. She's going to be the reality TV icon that they're going to prioritize to get out. And if they can't get Angela, if they can't get,
I feel like
what you
out of the
call it?
icons, I feel like Angela probably would last the longest because even though she's an icon, all she really is just a second-time Big Brother player.
Yeah.
The other two actually never played Big Brother. Angela did play Big Brother, but if they were smart, they'll probably get rid of Angela first because Angela didn't she make it to jury?
Yeah, she did. She
definitely
got 6
did.
splits. Yeah.
She got pretty far, and obviously it was because of damn Tucker. Can't stand him for to keep doing that for her, but because she was supposed to
really
go.
like bottles.
But that's why he won America's favorite. Period. Because he was my favorite that season.
He was not mine.
Tucker wasn't your favorite?
No, I liked him, but I think everyone was just so overhyped by him.
Wait, you a hater.
I thought he was cute, but that was it. Like I wasn't like, oh my god, Tucker, I'm a Tucker stan. I don't forget.
I like Tucker. He played the game. He didn't care about calling people out.
Leah. Leah was my bitch, and
Her
she's
fine
close
ass.
with Angela, and she's calling her Angela Godula.
Godula.
Yeah,
What the hell is that?
I love me some Leah. I really want her to come back. When she won HOH with Cam, I was like, Leah about to see it steam her way through to the end, and didn't happen. But yeah, I don't know. I love me some Dee. I want to see her more, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out for her. But overall, she's playing well. She ends people who can work both sides of the house and will keep her safe. She always just seems to just have people wrapped around her finger. She's got Barrett. She's got Angela. She kind of has a good relationship with Taylor, even though she put Taylor on the block, so she managed that well. And I think that she could definitely get far in the game, but they're not gonna let her win. Final thoughts on Dee?
She's gorgeous.
Guys, I need to see her again. I really hope she gets that call for Amazing Race. She's not doing a Casey right now for where she won Big Brother and the challenge, so she needs to go on and start winning so that Queen stays queen. Then we have Devins. Devins is from, wait, I didn't introduce Dee, did I? Dee is from Florida. She's living in Florida. Her hometown's Cuba, and she's the winner of Survivor 45, the most dominant winner in the new era, and one of the best players to ever play Survivor. She got back for season 50, and as we saw, they took her out. That's second that she didn't win because they knew if she did not, if they did not, she would win the rest of the game. That is how good of a player Dee is and why she deserves to be on Big Brother and why she might just be able to pull this out. But with the reputation that I just said, will the house allow that if they know who she is, which some of them do. So let's see how this summer plays out for Dee. Devin, same reputation, great Survivor player, one of the front runners for season 50 that the fans love, who would want to see win. Besides Sari, didn't work out for him. They took him out when they could. He is from Virginia. He is a professor, and obviously he competed on 2 seasons of Survivor. Devins is a sneaky player. He loves being over the top and showy. He loves to really make great TV and makes his moves very interesting and entertaining to watch. But he also is loyal to his alliance. He's one of the loyalist people. So is Dee, and so is Angela. So it's kind of like they all have this reputation, but if you're riding with them, you don't have to worry pretty much. So if he can really show that people who don't know who he is are not reminded of the kind of player he is, I think Devins can go far. I think he's the least threat out of him and Dee. So maybe they'll again take Dee out first before him. Maybe they might tolerate him better than Angela, so he could be the last icon to be out, because as we know, Angela is a lot. So maybe he is the one that kind of sticks and stays. And especially because Angela is fighting with people, Jason, and Devin's only really fought with who? Maybe a little bit of Jason in Rome. And Rome is out, and Jason knows he needs to calm the fuck down because he's basically next. Devins can really ride out on top. He managed his relationship well with Lyric after putting her on the block and sending her man home. He managed it well with Melody, even though he thinks that, but I don't think Melody actually thinks that. And he doesn't seem to be in a bad position in the game. He, again, like a Kamu, like a Haley, like a Dee, aligned himself with a good half of the house and a versatile half of the house. And I could see him going far, but again, not winning. But yeah, what do you think about that? And what is their question on him? Because you have not seen him play.
I don't know who this man is. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know who this man is. But I don't know him. From what I see from him, he seems funny. He seems straight to the point. And like you said, he does seem loyal. And he doesn't seem like he's scared to play some moves. He doesn't seem like he's scared to play. So I do like that aspect of him. I do think he's here to play. And I love. I love people who are here to play. I love some personality. I love people going out there to talk. I love that he didn't even want to win HOH. He tried to make Haley win, but I don't know what the hell Haley did. But because I really wanted her to win HOH. I wanted to see her, obviously, because I want to see more of her.
He knew that it would be better for his game to let Haley win, and it just didn't work out that way. And it sucked because this week really hurt his game, or it could have hurt it worse. Maybe we didn't really see, but it was not good for him. He did not need to win because Haley's in his alliance. He was not going up. He didn't need to.
I now wonder if Haley would have won, who would have went up?
I think there would have still been a group discussion between the tool shed. Angela,
I don't feel like that's the case. I don't like Devin's wanting to not piss off his alliance. I feel like Haley would just do what she wants to do. I mean, yeah, she'll talk it over with Kamu and Chug.
Yeah.
But she's still at the end of the day gonna do what she wants to do.
Yeah.
And I don't think Rome would have been on that list.
Did that too. I mean, that's why he chose Melody.
No, Devin did what he was told.
Yeah. Because that did happen before the nomination ceremony. Maybe he just actually agreed with Angela. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Aubrey was saying this. Aubrey is the winner of Survivor 50, so she's a player who just played with Devin's on his last show. And she was saying how she didn't think that this was a good move for Devin's game. And that's what I was thinking too. And most people who are probably gamers will think this too. Like, Rome was on your side, but now you just made him an enemy. And most of his side of the house.
And like you said, that's why I said it. He didn't want to put up Rome because he always, and he says it even in his goodbye message to Rome, he really did like Rome personally. Yeah. He really wished they could have worked together. And but Rome was the leader of the other side, which it wasn't even self-proclaimed because Rome never thought he was the leader. He never claimed to be the leader. It's because Angela didn't like Rome. It had nothing to do with you when you put up your own ally member because Rome was Roman was feeding him information as if they were friends.
No, they were. That's the thing. And Rome, that's like Rome said in the nomination ceremony. He's just like, I mean, clearly he took that information and he used it against me because he knew that they were supposed to be on good terms. And they were not. And it was a blindside for Rome. And then he actually really ended up going home. Crazy.
Don't make no sense.
Any final thoughts?
Good luck, Devin.
And then we have Gajula, as Leah would say. Gajula is from California, but she's living in Utah right now. She's a realtor, and she competed on Big Brother 26 and with her daughter in Amazing Race season 38. Angela did pretty decent on both shows. Maybe not so much the Amazing Race, but they outlasted a few players that, what happened?
Because I saw something online that said that they don't, this person didn't like Angela. They was like, why did they shove Angela in our face twice and now a third time? I'm trying to figure out, where did they shove Angela in our face twice? And then you just said that she was an Amazing Race, and I forgot.
Did you watch the season though, right?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie. I watched a few episodes and I was bored.
It's different than the rest of them. And obviously you were invested in this season because it was Big Brother players.
I thought I would be invested because it was Big Brother Praise, but I was bored. I don't know.
You
Maybe
did
the
know.
format of Amazing Race doesn't just work for me. But the whole it reminded me of like Rat Race, the movie. I don't know if you ever seen Rat Race.
Yes, of course it did. If you saw it, I saw it.
I don't mean you remember it. You're younger than me.
And that's what we used to love that movie. What do you mean?
I know. I used to watch it all the time.
We watched the movie multiple times. I could literally
But see, the movie does it better than the show.
What? Who's that? Who's that actor? He's in the Night at the Museum and Dodgeball.
Ben Stiller.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Mhm.
I remember him in there, and that's it. That was everybody.
I'm usually not good with names. I'm glad I got the Ben Stiller reference. Usually, I don't know these celebrities' names. I'd be like, who? And they'd be like, oh, the guy who plays in this movie. I'd be like, oh, him. I swear I don't know their real name. Big Brother.
So how are we feeling about the season so far? Like, what are your thoughts about the first 2.5 weeks of Big Brother 28?
So far, not too bad. I wish some players would come out the shadows and actually play. I wish some players would speak. Huh?
I said, put a name on it.
Taylor, Chug, Yash, Lala,
Yes.
Mallory. They need to come out and play. They need to play. They need to stop being boring and letting these icons overshadow them, because when the icons go, who's going to watch the show if y'all don't have no personality? I wish Big Brother get over the whole table and this thing, because we're over it. I'm trying to. We get it. It's supposed to be a time machine. Let it go. Like, no, literally, just let the table go. Stop going around the table. And every time that you know there's a challenge about to come up, everybody's sitting at the table banging on it. Like, who thought of that? Let's stop it. But what I do like about Big Brother, that's just Big Brother in general, not just this season, is that I don't know who won. You don't know who won. America doesn't know who won, and neither does the producers. Nobody knows who won. So there's no way we can be spoiled. And that's what I love about it, because these other shows, I'm trying to stay off the internet because the challenge is coming up, and we're going to know who won if we don't know already. People know.
I know,
but I don't
realize I gotta stay off.
So
that's the thing, is I want to review this season too, but I don't want to be spoiled. And if I'm putting out videos about it, that's all going to be on my For You.
Your algorithm's going to be changed to all challenge stuff, you know?
Which is like, lucky and
just, you know, I would say stay off of, I'm pretty good. Facebook's pretty good because I think I left those groups and stuff, but stay off of Twitter. That's where it is.
But no, because I haven't been on Twitter to see the nomination veto. I mean, for the
that's where you get spoiled at. Twitter, they don't care. They just
I didn't see that on Twitter. I don't know where I saw that. I think that was on the Facebook group, actually.
Get out of it.
But yeah, at least on eviction night, I don't really know who goes home. And then during the week, I'm just seeing how it all played out, which I kind of like, I don't really know how I feel about it. I really would rather like to see it on the TV screen, like happen. And so I'm like more interested in like, oh my God, who's going to win? Instead of like, all right, let me see how this person won. You know what I mean? But I also do want to see live feed information. But then when I'm watching the live feeds, they talk about who just won the veto and, oh, is Barrett going to use the veto on me? Like, I don't know. Like, that's what pisses me off sometimes. It's like, let us
They
watch.
can't help it.
Let us watch the video and stuff live then, because then if I try to just jump into the live feed, then the show's spoiled for me.
Right.
It's like then you can't be a live feeder. It's like so annoying.
It's for people who don't care about knowing who won or whatever. I personally care. I like to watch the suspense and
Me too.
what's gonna happen next
Yeah.
or whatever. But no, you watch the live feeds, you're spoiled. That's why I never watch the live feeds. I'm sorry, in all the 5 seasons I've watched, I never watch the live feeds. I might see snippets because someone tell me they're on the live feed,
Yeah.
and then or snippets on like someone posts on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. But me sitting there watching it, no, not doing it. But I know people who do. They listen to it and they watch on the way home, and to them is their podcast, whatever. They have it playing just in the background while they're cleaning or cooking, like the live feeds. I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Because there's a bunch of whispering, and like you said, if you're not staring at them or seeing the subtitles, I don't know what you're saying. So it don't matter for you to be playing in the background anyway. I can't hear you.
You gotta be like,
No, I reached the age
you
where if I don't have
and then when you can't hear no more, that's when you run to your TV.
no, yeah, exactly. I reached the age where if there's no subtitles on it and I can't hear you, I don't know what's going on.
Literally. I think the first 2.5 weeks were really good. I really like the split house happening so soon. It's creating like, oh my god, which side of the house is gonna win. So it makes the competitions more intense. But it gives me like the challenge in the sense of like you kind of already know if this person wins who they're putting up. Instead of like, if there was no split house, it like mostly almost anyone would be up for grabs. So this season is a little interesting of like even people who don't have beef are still going to put up somebody from that side of the house. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's interesting to see these two teams come together. And now our anticipation of the show is kind of going to be like, where is it going to crack or break off, or like, what's going to happen to break this all up. The Tiny Channels theme is just not hitting as much as I thought it will. Like, just them banging on the table and then it just end up in a random location. Like, that's how it's kind of always been. So it's kind of like, should we be paying attention to these dates that they go back in time to? Like,
eventually, I feel like it's going to play
it's going to be in a comp or something. But like,
yeah, but as of right now, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not really liking it too much. And there's not even that much time.
Like, I feel like,
And
like, exactly. Like, for instance, they went back to the 80s for wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. Like, it doesn't affect the story.
You're giving, basically, they already are giving them random HOH and random veto competitions, but now they're like giving it a date.
Yeah, exactly. Which is just
stupid.
What are you really doing? Like,
seriously, what are you
changing
doing?
besides?
And not for nothing, I thought the whole time traveling thing, I thought the twist or the thing that they were going to do is something that they did kind of like last season, where they kind of randomly bring in somebody who a past player to help out somebody else, or just to they introduced the competition or something. That's what I thought they were doing. And I thought, like, for instance, like, it'll go to July whatever 2002, and this is when this player was born, and this player is going to help you talk about what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought they were going to do.
Yeah, and it would make sense, like, in the sense of like, so I heard that the BB Blockbuster, the competitions are past competitions. So when they would go back to the dates, I thought it would be like they said, the one that Jason just won was one that Kamu did last season. So they would like go back to a date of like whatever day that person maybe won that veto, whatever season it was, or if it was the HOH comp, because that's the only time they actually host. There's a host there, or if there's a veto comp, obviously, because Jesse, well, that was an HOH. But anyways, they might do it sometimes. Then that's when that person will come back and host it or whatever. Like, kind of like what you were saying.
Yeah, but see, and another thing with that is, not to cut you off, but I also thought that they were going to do the time machine to bring back past comps, period. Past vetoes, past HOH. Like, you know, the wall comp is something they do kind of every season, or one of those comps that we don't really see all the time. We haven't seen in a couple of seasons. That would be like, that's what I thought they were time traveling was there to do. And then bring back a person from that season that actually did that competition for them to come and explain it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought the time traveling little thing was for.
I mean, it can still happen. The wall comp happens every season.
Yeah, but that was just an example.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would you rate the season so far out of 10?
So hard to tell, but so far 6, 7.
I'm 10. I would say 7, 8. I'll give it a little higher.
One, two,
It's a
three, four,
it's a
five,
nice
six.
start than I feel like the other seasons we watched. You know what I mean?
I would give it that. The drama kicked in right away.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't take too long for them, like you said. But I feel like that when the house splits, that's almost around like the core of the way where that starts to happen.
Mhm.
But here it happened literally week 1 or week 2.
Yeah,
So
everything moving fast. Alliance building, showmances, split houses, arguments.
now all we need is the big brother twist. Now hurry up with that.
Okay. So now obviously we're introducing a new segment that you kind of already know about, which is we're going to be giving out awards. I think there's 6 of them in total. And we'll do this per episode in the future. Comment below if you guys want this to happen or if you want to do it on a weekly basis when we give out the rewards. What do you think? I didn't ask you. Remember how we were going to do like cinema, like
Well, what are the rewards?
so cinema on the mic. So be your favorite or best moment of the episode. But I guess we would do of what we've watched so far. Cooked on the mic, which is your least favorite moment of the episode. Hot on the mic will be the most random, wild, craziest moment. Get off the mic, which I don't know if I'll keep that one. Maybe we'll do the get off the mic. The character, crews, production, even if you want, who you just don't like or hate. Crowned on the mic will be your favorite character so far. And then up next, we'll do our predictions. How about we do this? Since we're reviewing the first 2.5 weeks, let's start with cinema on the mic. And this award will go to your favorite moment of the season so far. You probably already know mine.
Evil stepmother.
Mine is definitely Devin's nomination ceremony where Jason and Angela was fighting, Lala was crying, the whole house almost fought after Haley and Rome got into it. Melody's crying, Lyric is upset. Everybody, it was just in chaos at that nomination ceremony. It was so interesting to watch. My favorite line so far is "Evil stepmother." I can literally probably quote that whole fucking scene already. I'm gonna need you to zip it. Okay, I'll zip it, mama. Mother house. I, I don't want to see Jason fight again. Honestly,
I can't. I won't be able to take them seriously. I'll be dying at that table.
and Angela, mind you, Angela's in the egg costume the entire time.
The egg puns all week was hilarious.
So, what was your favorite moment so far?
God, I don't know. I really don't know. I can't even think. There's so many things happened in the last 2 weeks. I can't even think. What are some good things that happen?
I mean, just like your favorite moment. Like, what? I guess what can you remember? What connected you the most? I mean, it doesn't have to be a good thing that happened in the scene. It was just like great TV to watch, pretty much. Cinema, like
I guess great. If you want to say that, great TV would be Rome versus Haley. I thought that argument was funny. I did. The snarky comments because he was over at that moment.
Ceremony went up, and it was stuck.
Yeah, he was not having it, and he called her unbearable.
Unbearable. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, there, girl, my
I feel like he wanted to say something
up.
else so bad. He wanted to say something else so bad, but he couldn't because it was America. He on TV, and he might get kicked off the show. But he just only thing he could fix his mouth to say, "You know what? You're unbearable. You're just unbearable. Like unbearable is crazy.
Unbearable." I mean, I think I told you this. I don't think it was on the mic officially, but I don't blame him. Like his girls on the block, his alliance got blown up. He's potentially a replacement nominee, and he knows it. Everyone just called him out. He's now being the leader of the house. And none of that, Jason and Angela's getting into it because of Rome, because of what Rome told Devin. So why is Haley even commenting? Why did you have something to say out your mouth? Like, none of it involves you. And he even said that, like, in his
She
confession.
can say what she want to say.
But why is she talking about, oh, I'm gonna stay on that the other side of the house, whatever. It's snarky, and it was a snarky comment. And she goes, and she knows it, and that's what she goes. If he can't take a little smash talk from a girl, now's not the time. Like,
Oh,
you could have said that in private. Like, you didn't have to say it right in front of him when you know that
no.
whole nomination ceremony
That
was about him.
their interaction is way better. And when you get to your next segment, I already know who the worst clip of the week that I don't like. So
Yeah, so let's just go right into it. Cooked on the mic. Who's cooked? What moment was just bad that you just didn't want to see?
Selena.
Selena. Selena. I thought she didn't
Yeah.
like Lala. What happened to Lala crying?
You know
What
what?
happened
You know
to
what?
that?
Hold on.
What happened to that,
Hold on.
Diva?
You might have to get me there. There might be a tie for two. I'm sick of both of them. I'm sick of it.
Why do
You know what?
like, you don't? I see why you don't like this. You were talking about the Jason Angela fake phone.
Yeah, the Jason fake moment, but Lala is a very, very close second on that fucking crying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she cries too much for me. I can't. And it's not saying like that. You don't have anything to cry about. I mean, now you're actually on the block. Now you can cry. But all the other times you weren't. There was no need to be crying.
Yeah. My least favorite moment was I don't really know. Because the nomination ceremony is my best moment, but it's also my worst moment because I feel like it was not a good move for Devin. And I want to see him longer in the game, but he did something that's what just comes to my mind. It's just like, I don't like that this happened. Like, because Devin's really fucked up his game. He should have kept Rome in there. Now, the next segment is clocked on the mic. Random or shocking moment or calling somebody out, something that stood out. Kind of put a timestamp on it.
Well, the shocking moment was when I originally thought Rachel was joining the cast.
That is my moment too. Because we both were dumbfounded. We were like, there's no way. Our mouths was
Literally mouth open.
and we just literally kept saying they're lying.
You're lying.
They're lying. It's a trick. So got that done. Get off the mic. Who do we not like? Who do we not want to see on screen anymore?
You know the answer.
Is it Lala or Jason?
You know what? It's Jala. both of them.
Oh my god!
Send them both home. Do a double elimination this week. Send them both home. No, seriously though, send them both home. I'm okay with a double elimination this week.
Honestly, the one person who I don't really care to connect with or haven't really seen much from is Yash.
Who?
Yash, exactly.
I don't know him.
Yeah. So he could just stay off the mic because he's not on my mind.
De-mic him and
I forget was he even in the last episode? Like I'm dead at.
He was never supposed to be part of the cast. He was a replacement, and he's showing why.
Was he in the last episode?
He wasn't even in the original cast photos. But the problem was you were a replacement for a reason. You're here now. Be here.
Be here. Be square. All right, and then the last segment is up next in the mic. What do we think? What do we think is going to happen the next episode? Obviously, the viewers, they're going to see, Derek win the veto.
No offense, but skip this whole week. I'm ready for the next HOH already. And I hope it's someone from the other side of the house. I don't want nobody from the tool shed to win. I'm sorry.
Well,
not a single person.
You can't make that decision until we talk about it's obviously Lyric's going to use the veto on herself. Who do you think Kamu is going to pick up? Put up?
Jason.
You think it's going to be Jason? So it's going to be
It has to be Jason.
Jason, Lala, and Mallory on.
That's fine.
And who do you think's going to win the BB Blockbuster?
I hope it's Mallory so that Jason and Lala are there, and I'm okay with either one of them going home.
I think if Kamu, because I don't watch the live videos, Kamu got into a fight with someone else, I don't think he'll put Jason up as a replacement on me. I think now that he got into that deep fight, I do think that maybe he is now. But I think before that fight, he probably wouldn't have actually thought to put up Jason. But now he kind of feels like Jason's coming for him. So he's not going to leave Jason in the house to win to be able to put him up. So I feel like now Jason will go up. But I think he would have found a different scapegoat and has. And I don't know exactly who that person would have been, but I think he can keep Jason in the house as a shield, as a target. But then I don't know if people are even thinking about that this season because there's so many reality TV icons that they can put up. and lane for a replacement or who is their actual target or whatever. And then I think who's going to win the blockbuster? I think Jason's going to win again, though, against Lala and Mallory. If it's, you know.
But if it's another puzzly mental thing, then I think Mallory will win, and then that means Jason and Lala on the block.
But
And in that case, I think they might actually send Lala home.
That's what I'm saying. I was going to say, so that's your prediction. You think Lala's going to go home? I think so.
And I'm okay with that. She can cry her way back to wherever she's from.
I think because people don't know where Lala's head's at. She doesn't have much alliances.
There is no, you don't know where anything is at because all she does is cry. I'm sorry, the crying, it really bothers me.
One episode.
No, she cried every episode of damn near. I feel like she has. Like when she's crying during the nomination thing, when everybody's arguing, I guess it's overwhelming for her, so she cried. When she got put in the block, obviously that's the only time I expect her to cry. I don't even care about that. Like this whole week, I don't care about her crying. I know she's gonna cry. I guess that's a strategic maneuver to just cry. People feel sorry for you, but to me, it wouldn't have worried. Honestly, if I was in the house, I'm putting you on the block. If you're in the block and all you do is crying to me, I'm gonna send you home. I'm this annoyed by watching it. I cannot imagine how annoyed I'd be by living through it. I'm sending you home. You're going home. Don't cry. So I will send Lala home. She gotta go.
All right. And then who do you think, if Lala does go home, who do you think is going to win the next HOH?
I honestly, like I said, I really hope it's someone from the other. I hope it's anybody but the tool shed. I want the house to be shooken up. Like, shake it up. Shake it up.
I told you already, I want Melody to win the next HOH. I really do.
I'm rooting for Taylor or Yash. Wild cards. Taylor or Yash, because there's such wild cards and no one knows where they are or what they're thinking, and I don't either. And you know what will be very shocking too? Let's say Lala does win HOH next time. She doesn't get so home this week. I would want her to win because maybe she won't be crying no more and we can see what she's actually about.
Yeah, I don't, my least favorite people that I just don't really care if they are there or not is Lala, Yash, a little bit of Mallory. And it was like, what's his name? Yeah, I think it's just that. I don't really care about that. But I'm interested to see how the rest of this week plays out because if Jason does go home, and that's all, entertainment, drama is going out, big targets going out of the house, I wonder how the house is going to shift. And it also makes the other lines it's not even anymore. It's not 8 and 8. It's going to be, one side's going to be down a number. Well, obviously the other side.
Well, the tool shed's already down 2 numbers. They don't know that Barrett and Drew are not part of it that much.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the first 2.5 weeks of Big Brother 28. You guys will see us again very soon. We'll be making another video. Comment below what you would like us to talk about, what you liked about this video. Let us know your awards as well. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. Love.
Love one another.